Beamy, 34M. Work a solid warehouse logistics job. Nothing fancy. Forklifts and schedules. Pays rent, savings, keeps lights on. Married. Been about 6 years now. Wife's name is Emily when we first met. It was actually great, or at least I thought so at the time. She was sharp, witty, fired up about causes. I respected that. Thought I lucked out. Thought I found my person. Fast forward to recently. Life feels unrecognizable. Living with someone who treats me like I'm on probation. Every move I make is wrong, or insufficient, or secretly proof I'm a terrible human being. Apparently, I've got character defects I never knew existed. This didn't happen overnight. It crept in slowly over the last couple years. She fell deep into online feminist spaces. Not the normal equal rights stuff, the newer flavor, the kind with a dictionary of therapy words, the kind that explains why your husband is problematic. Suddenly, everything I say is dangerous. Every conversation feels like stepping through a minefield. I'll make a normal comment. Next thing I know, I'm accused of gaslighting or dismissing her lived reality. I'm a simple dude. I move freight and track shipments. I just want a quiet house at the end of the day. Instead, I get nonstop evaluations, like an annual review that never ends. Crime is being male. I tried to adapt. I really did. I read every article she sent, sat through the video essays, learned the buzzwords, checked my language, tried to be more aware, picked up more housework, then more, then basically all of it. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, shopping. Told myself it was temporary. If this makes her happy, fine. Peace is worth the effort. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. Nothing ever counted. Place could be spotless, but I used the wrong cleaner. Not environmentally friendly enough. I'd make a full dinner, but didn't ask in advance what cuisine she emotionally aligned with that night. So now I'm enforcing patriarchal expectations. I'm not joking. This was real life. I felt myself slowly unraveling. Always tense, always waiting for the next lecture. Even intimacy turned into leverage wasn't about closeness anymore. It was a reward system. Good behavior, somewhere maybe affection. Try to initiate. I'm being pushy. Don't initiate. I'm cold and emotionally unavailable. Can't win, ever? Breaking point hits on a random Tuesday workday from hell. Delivery truck dies on the highway. Shipment delayed. Boss tears into me. Customers pissed. Whole disaster. All I want is food and silence. Knew Emily had a rough week too, so I stopped at the grocery store, bought stuff for her favorite meal. This creamy mushroom pasta she used to love, the one she always said was comforting. Spent over an hour cooking, chopped everything fresh, made the sauce myself, got the pasta just right, even lit candles like an idiot. Yeah, cheesy, but I was trying. I'm always trying. She gets home maybe 20 minutes later, walks into the kitchen, looks at the plate, lets out this heavy sigh. Not tired, disappointed, defeated. Ryan, pasta? I'm confused. Yeah, you love it. Thought it might help. She doesn't even look up, already scrolling her phone. You know I'm avoiding refined carbs. I've talked about it all week. You never listen. I'm standing there holding a sauce-covered spoon. I honestly don't remember this conversation. Maybe she mentioned it once, while I was fixing the sink she complained about for weeks. She makes herself a sad little salad, lettuce and cucumber, eats it standing up. Phone glued to her hand. My dinner sits untouched, getting cold. I don't argue. I don't defend myself. I dump the food in the trash, wash the dishes. Something inside me shuts off. Not anger, not sadness, just silence. Like a breaker flipped. Light went out. In that moment, I understood nothing I did mattered. The outcome was always going to be the same, was always going to be wrong anyway. So what was the point of bending over backward next night she makes it official? We're on the couch. TV playing some show neither of us is actually watching. She's scrolling. I'm staring at the screen. Suddenly, she locks her phone, turns toward me with that serious therapist face. I brace for impact. Ryan, she says. Calm voice, the one that means new rules are coming. I've been doing a lot of reading and reflection. Here we go. About autonomy. Uh huh. And how intimacy can be weaponized in relationships. Oh boy, she keeps going, says for her mental health. And to reclaim control over her body, we need to restructure our physical relationship. I just stare at her, waiting for the joke. There is no joke. From now on, she says, intimacy will be scheduled once every 8 days, and it's conditional. I blink, conditional on what? Voice completely flat. On me feeling safe, heard, and respected. You'll need to earn it, says it like she's explaining a syllabus. Think of it as a performance review. She actually says that, leans back. Tiny, satisfied smile. She thinks she just dropped a nuke. She's ready, waiting for me to argue, to explode, to beg. Got all the buzzwords loaded. But I'm still feeling that emptiness from last night. That quiet. I look at her and suddenly see it clearly. This isn't about autonomy. It's about control. Full control. And I'm exhausted. Deep tired. Bone tired. I take a breath. Say the one thing she didn't expect. Okay. Just that. One word. Her smile twitches. Okay? Yeah, I say. Okay, I understand. Your terms are fine. I grab the remote. Turn the TV up a few clicks. Go back to watching. The silence next to me is loud. I can feel her staring holes into my head. Her whole script just got deleted. I don't give her emotion. I don't give her a fight. I just agree, accept the contract, and mentally clock out. New system starts Wednesday. I wake up at my normal time, go to the kitchen. Usually I make 2 coffees, one for me, one exactly how she likes it, and bring hers to bed that morning. I make one, drink it while getting dressed when I'm about to leave. She's still in bed, probably waiting. I stick my head in the doorway. Have a good day. Neutral tone. Don't wait for a response, just leave. At work, I feel lighter. No mental math, no replaying conversations, no dread about what I did wrong. I just work, joke with coworkers, do my job, normal day, get home. She's already on the couch. Looks up, expectant. How was your day? It's a test, wants material to analyze. It was fine, I say, walking to the kitchen. Productive. I don't ask about hers. Not required anymore. I make myself one sandwich, eat it, wash my plate, go to the spare room, headphones on, play games with a buddy for a couple hours. Later, I come out. She's still sitting there, clearly boiling. So you're just not going to talk to me, she snaps. I'm not sure what you mean, I say calmly. I'm just relaxing. Don't want to intrude on your space. Boundaries, right? Using her own words. She hates it. Can't argue. Storms off to bed. I sleep on the couch. Not from a fight, just because I want to. It's quiet. Day 2 looks similar. One coffee, polite but distant hello. I do basic chores. Trash. Dishwasher. Good roommate behavior. I don't touch her laundry. I don't buy her expensive almond milk. I shop for my food. My drinks sounds petty. Wasn't about spite. It was a shift. My job is no longer mind reading. My only duty is passing a weekly review. Everything else is optional. I opt out, she notices that night I'm reading. She walks over, arms crossed. There's no almond milk for my smoothie. I noticed, I say. Don't look up. Aren't you going to get some? I finally meet her eyes. No. The store's still open if you want to go. Her face freezes. I've never said no like that before, not once in years. What is wrong with you? Voice climbing. Nothing, I say. I'm just tired. I'm respecting the structure you wanted. You asked for a performance-based partner. You didn't say unpaid assistant was included. She storms off, muttering about passive aggression. I go back to my book for the first time in forever. My house feels calm. Weekend comes. Real test. Saturdays used to be our thing. Errands, walks, cooking together. I wake up early, go to the gym, something I used to love. Stopped because she said it took too much time. Come home, shower, get dressed, about to head out. Where are you going? She asked from the living room. Lunch with Mike, I say, tying my shoes. You didn't even ask if I wanted to do something, she says. Not a question, straight accusation. I figured you had your own plans, I tell her. I'm trying not to assume how you want to spend your time. Giving you space. Using her own logic again. And it hits like a wall. She can't get past it. She built this cage-o for me. And now she's stuck outside. It's starting to hate what she made. I stay out most of the day, have a great time with my friend. We talk work, sports, dumb stuff. No psychoanalyzing, no tone policing. Just easy. He asks how things are with Emily. I keep it vague. Tell him she set up a new system for us. He's blunt, doesn't sugarcoat. Man, sounds like she thinks she's your supervisor. Don't clock in for free. Most validating sentence I've heard in months. Get home that night. Air is thick. She's been stewing all day. New strategy. Apartment is spotless. Deep clean level. And she cooked big, elaborate dinner, the kind I used to make. I thought we could have a nice meal together, she says. Smile doesn't reach her eyes. Looks good, I say. But I ate with Mike. I'm full. Thanks, though. I see the smile twitch. I know the move. She's trying to do my old job, trying to guilt me, trying to show effort. But I feel nothing. It's like watching a scene play out on TV. I grab a water. Head to the spare room. This is day 4, middle of the 7-day cycle. Her confidence is gone. Now it's confusion, bordering on panic. Sunday comes. Day 5. She tries a different angle. We're in the same room, both on laptops. Why not? She suddenly laughs loud. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Bait, I don't bite. Keep typing. A few minutes later. Wow, Chloe is having insane drama with this guy. Chloe is her best friend. Normally that's a half-hour breakdown. I just grunt. She snaps her laptop shut. Can't hold it in anymore, exact. Can you stop this? Stop what? This cold, robotic thing. I'm trying to connect with you. I turn fully toward her. Emily, I need to be clear. I'm following the rules you set. You made this transactional. You defined the terms. Intimacy in exchange for a week of acceptable performance. We're mid-review period. Casual conversation wasn't listed as a required duty. She stares at me. This is insane. You're twisting everything. No, I say. I'm taking it literally. You wanted boundaries. You wanted something different. This is me respecting that. Throws her hands up. I can't talk to you like this. Storms into the bedroom. Door slams. I stay put. The silence feels good. Realize something important for years. Her mood controlled the whole house. If she was miserable, everyone had to be miserable. Now it's contained behind that door, can't reach me. That's when it clicks for her. She didn't just lose control over affection. She lost control over me, my emotions. Without that, she has nothing. Monday comes, day 6. Apartment feels awful. She's radiating misery. Tries to apologize. I'm kind of, maybe I was a little harsh the other day, she says. I'm grabbing my keys. It's fine, I say. Hand on the doorknob. Don't worry about it. No, she says. Maybe we should talk about this 7-day rule. Maybe it was a mistake. She's offering an exit, a return to how things were. Weeks ago, I would have jumped at it, relief flooding in. But now, nothing. The old version is gone. Switch flipped, no reset button. The rule's fine, I tell her. Voice calm. It's clear, I add. It's simple. I actually like knowing the expectations. Less confusing this way. Then I walk out the door. I know exactly what that answer does to her. She wasn't backing off because it was wrong. She was backing off because it failed. The weapon jammed. She didn't want to fix us. She wanted her leverage back. And I wasn't handing it over. Talk to Mark again that night. Tell him more details this time. He goes quiet for a second, then says something that sticks. Sounds like you've been holding the roof up by yourself for years. You finally let go, and now she's shocked it's heavy. That's exactly it. I was the support beam. I absorbed moods, managed emotions, did the invisible work, and I was done. I let the roof drop. If it collapsed, not my problem. I'm just a tenant now, a roommate, an employee waiting on a weekly review. Tuesday morning, day 7. Judgment day. Wake up on the couch again. Been there all week. More comfortable than the bedroom tension. Go through my routine. 1 coffee, toast and eggs. Emily walks into the kitchen. She's wearing one of my old shirts. Something she used to do when things were good. Not an accident. Morning, she says. Too cheerful. Morning, I reply. Don't look up. She makes a show of making her own coffee. Talking nonstop. Plans for the day. Luna and I might check out that new art exhibit this weekend. You should come. You'd like it. I shrug. Already have plans. Her smile slips. With Mark? Yep. I finish eating, rinse my plate. Dishwasher, head for the door. She steps in front of me. Have a good day, she says. Leans in to kiss me. I turn my head. Cheek instead feels cold. You too. Walk around her. Leave, entire day feels calm. I know what's coming. Final scene. Not nervous, not excited. Just waiting for the curtain. Get home a little after 6. Place looks different. Spotless. Candles lit. Soft music. Something good cooking. She's made dinner. Second time this week, after years of me doing it, she comes out wearing a dress I haven't seen in forever. Hair done, makeup done, full effort, final presentation. Hey, she says, smiling. I'm making that chicken you like. About 30 minutes. Okay, I say. Sit on the couch, grab a magazine, start flipping pages. She looks thrown, starts making noise in the kitchen, pots, drawers, trying to pull focus. I keep reading. Dinner's fine. Food's good. She tries conversation, asks about work, about Mark, about the gym. I answer politely short. Professional, detached, like an interview. This is really good, I say. Thanks for making it. Her smile tightens. Not the praise she expected. After dinner, I help clear plates. Roommate mode. We end up on the couch. Music still playing. The mood is heavy. She slides closer. So, she says. Low voice. It's Tuesday. It is. Hand on my knee. End of the 7 days. Yep. She inhales, launching into it. I think you did well. You respected my space. You gave me autonomy. She's grading me. I almost laugh. I've decided you earned it, she whispers. Leans closer. This is the prize, the reward? I don't move, just look at her. Expectation all over her face. Smugness. Need. She's starving for control. I gently lift her hand off my knee and set it between us. Thank you for the review, Emily. Voice steady. I appreciate the feedback. Pause. But I'm not interested. She freezes, doesn't process it at first. What? I'm not interested in being intimate. But you earned it, she says, confused. That's the reward. Like a trainer offering a treat. I understand the offer, I say. I'm declining. Anger flashes, then panic. Is this a joke? Are you punishing me? No, I say. There's no emotion here. I'm just tired while I'm going to bed. I stand up. Her face collapses. Real fear this time. Ryan, wait, she says, voice cracking. Don't do this. Do what? Sleep. In the spare room? Small voice. Yeah, the bed's probably better for my back. I walk away. Don't look back. Hear her crying. Not loud, not performative. Quiet, broken, doesn't move me, just sound. I close the door. Sleep in a real bed. Best sleep I've had in years. Next morning, the war's over, and she knows she lost. I walk into the kitchen. She's already at the table. Looks like she didn't sleep at all. Eyes red, face puffy. The confident version of her from a week ago is gone. We need to talk, she says, voice wrecked. I pour my 1 cup of coffee. Okay? I want to take it back, she blurts. The rule, the whole 7-day thing. It was stupid. It was horrible. I'm sorry. Closest thing to a real apology I've heard from her in years. A year ago, that would have meant everything. Now it's just noise. I lean on the counter, take a sip. It's not about the rule, I say. She looks confused. Of course it is. I was controlling. I pushed you away. I see that now. You see, it didn't work, I correct. That's not the same thing, she frowns. Then what's the problem? You don't see me as a partner, I say. You see me as a project. Something to fix, train, manage. You treated our marriage like a power contest. And you were so focused on winning. You didn't think about what you'd lose. Let that hang. You turned intimacy into a weapon, I continue. A transaction. A review. A reward. You made the most personal part of a relationship into a contract. And you were shocked when I treated it like one. She starts crying again. I can fix this, she says. We can go back. I shake my head slowly. No, we can't. You don't undo that. You showed me how you see me. And I believe you. The man who bent himself in half to make you happy? He's gone. He checked out last Tuesday. When his effort went in the trash. She whispers. So what now? Do you want a divorce? I think for a second. No. Sounds exhausting. Too much paperwork. She stares. Then what are we? Roommates, I say. We split rent. We're civil. It's quiet. It's exactly what you built. Rules. Boundaries. No love. Congratulations. I finish my coffee. Rinse the cup. Get ready for work. Conversation's done. Weeks pass. Things get weird, but calm. I move fully into the spare room. It becomes mine. We barely talk. Polite hellos. Polite goodnights. At first she tries, cooks dinner. Asks me to eat with her. I always decline, already ate. Other plans. She suggests movies. I say I'm busy, reading, working. Every bridge she reaches for hits the same wall. Quiet. Polite. Unbreakable. I'm not cruel. I'm not punishing her. I just treat her like someone I live with. Not the center of my world. And the change in me is massive. All that mental energy comes back. I start going to the gym. Consistently. Drop about 20 pounds. Reconnect with old friends she didn't like. Start reading again. Work on my car. Do things for me. I feel like myself again. Actually better. Calmer. More confident. The house stops being stressful. It's just a place to sleep. My life happens outside it, for her. It's the opposite. She's the anxious one now. Walking on eggshells. trying to provoke anything from me, any reaction. The power she lived on is gone, and she doesn't know who she is without it. One night, I overhear her on the phone with her friend, not trying to listen. She's just loud. She's crying, saying I'm cold, that I won't even look at her. I catch pieces of the other side. Her friend isn't agreeing like before. What did you expect? You treated him like an employee. Maybe think about what he needed. Even her echo chamber collapses. She's alone in the world she built. Final nail comes 2 months later. Saturday. I'm packed for a camping trip, grabbing my keys. She's watching me look small. You seem happy, she says. No accusation, just sadness. I am, I say. Truth, I miss you, she whispers. Tear rolls down. I miss my husband. I look at her, feel something faint. Not love, not pity, just a memory. I miss him too, I say. You broke him. I'm building something new now. I open the door. Have a good weekend, I say. Don't look back. Walk into the sunlight. We still live in the same house. Lease isn't up yet, but I'm not her husband. I'm just the guy paying half the rent. She wanted control. She got it. Queen of a kingdom of two, ruling one miserable subject herself. Me? I'm just living funny thing about cages. Sometimes the door was never locked. You just have to walk out.